so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. On second down, they'll run with White. Room to run past midfield. 34 yards there at a first down. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free, but we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
They go right back to White here on first down. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
All day, every day, any day. You go tight. You got tight. You got jugger.
From the gun, Brady. Caught by Sanu. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Has a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown. Julian Edelman there to make the grab. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Gostkowski with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This is taken near the 13. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Breida, he'll try the right side. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go. 180! Watch the run!
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual-type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
2nd down and goal. Brady, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. On 3rd down, White. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. So now on 4th down, on comes Stephen Gostkowski to try and get the patch 3. From the right hash, and this one just a chip in. And the 13-year man puts it through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Here
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10.
Check, 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 check. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash. Check the backer, check the backer.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, 68 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This will be taken very short.
Let's go.
At their own 26-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Now a carry for White. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Single. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there?
Yes.
Maybe that extra that extra emphasis on it got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
The ball gets bumped up. It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty.
Hey, check Mike 33, check Mike 50. He can't hang. Hey, Foxtrot.
Mike, check 30.
Ozzy.
Operating from the gun. Brady looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Single, slop. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
Patriots, first down. First
General
and 10
West.
at the 19-yard line.
Here we go.
Mike, check 33.
Hey, 66. Let's go. 66.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. D Ford able to drop in that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Brady gives this to White, and he'll get this one down to about the 27. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Hey, Alabama.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Wait, set. Alabama.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. That you okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Jason Verrett, he'll get the sack as he provides the heat off the corner.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
21. Here we go.
They'll begin the drive with Breida. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
52's the mark, boy. 52.
Garoppolo now. Deep ball for Goodwin. And this will be caught at the 30. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. Garoppolo able to find Goodwin for a big one. 58 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10.
Shoot. Watch the shoot. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Tight guard, tight guard, tight guard. 6 guard, check 6 guard. Hey, come on.
They run with Breida. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. That's what's happening to the defense.
Oh, now Breida loses it. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Gold is able to put it through, and that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
This will be taken short. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
52 right here. 52. Oh, you got D?
11, 11, 11, 11.
Kill. Hey, turn it up.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Black 80. 11.
Kill.
Stick.
Switch. I got this. Switch. Check. Crunch.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he cuts it out to the sideline. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So he nearly took it the distance, gets him down inside the 10 for a 1st and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now because is he rewarding himself for a great run or is he kicking himself because he didn't get all the way to the...
And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold with the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like...
A big seam, and he might go all the way. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. James White, 72 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Let's go. Let's go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They begin the drive with Coleman. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
21.
Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Now it's Breida. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Dante Hightower on the stop.
Here we go. 180!
So both teams trade touchdowns in the third quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. Watch the twin. Watch the twin.
65.
They run again with Breida. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Here we go.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
13.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big time, John? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be a third and about 13.
Joker. Check 20.
Hey, gold 66. Check it, reload. Hey, Alpha. Check it, reload.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. He's going to look deep for Edelman. And got his man complete. And chalked that one up as a gain of 34 on third down.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3 and out.
Matchbox lights.
Check 99. Check 99.
Check it.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. Once he broke through that first wave of defenders, there was a pretty big gap there for him to run.
And it helps that they run a dime defense. That's 6 defensive backs. So this is why a lot of teams now are searching for those linebacker safety combo type guys who can add a little bit more size on the defensive side of the ball, but can still run as well, because when you run against 6 DBs with some bigger offensive linemen, you often get this result.
On second down, Michel. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
72.
On third down, White. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. They'll run on first down. Michel. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
Brady now to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. This will be taken very short.
The Niners take over the first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, a lot of...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Garoppolo to throw. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
And he's brought down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. They'll try to run with Breida. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. And the question now, can the